How's it going, everyone? It is Driga. We're back with another chapter of Fairy Tale 100 Year Quest, chapter 134, Alchemizing Feelings. And the cover page for this chapter has Lucy and Yukino on it, and they're playing a card game. At first I honestly thought they were playing poker, but I honestly have no idea what card game they're playing, especially with how weird Lucy is holding one of the cards. I really enjoy this cover. You really don't get too many covers with Lucy and Yukino on it, and it's like they're on a train traveling together, and I just think it's a little fun. I'm just super confused as to why Lucy has such a weird look and she's holding that card like really weirdly. I'm sure if I knew the exact game that they were playing, it would probably make sense, but in the context right now, it's just a little awkward. We pick up our chapter with Natsu and Sting on the ground and Lucy and Yukino having to step up to fight Athena. And she took Natsu and Sting's power and she's going to try and put that power within her. I absolutely love the immediate action by Lucy and Yukino because they know that they gotta fight now. Lucy summons Taurus and Yukino summons Libra. They were successful on pulling Natsu and Sting's power away from Athena, and I absolutely love that it's Happy that goes in and steals it from her. And just when Athena notices that Happy stole it from her, Lucy comes in with a Lucy kick in her Taurus star dress. And that sends Athena flying back a decent bit, and I'm not really sure what she does to Happy, but he's just like passed out now. And Athena starts to get back up, and she's like, I could use my whiteout magic on you right now, but, I don't really feel like it. I'm going to make you suffer first. And Athena starts pondering, what is this feeling? And she narrows it down that it has to be irritation, but she does not have feelings, so she does not truly know. Which that kind of surprises Lucy because she's like, you don't have feelings? And Athena is just like, this surely must be irritation, and she starts to do an attack. And from her eyes, she just causes a ton of explosions, which I love Lucy like jumping out of the way of it. And Yukino gets a little bit distracted, like worrying about Lucy, and in the meantime, another explosion hits her. And from out of the explosion, Lucy immediately starts doing a star dress mix, and she does the Leo Virgo form. I love the transition from her, jumping out of this explosion to kind of recomposing herself to immediate star dress mix. It's a nice transition. And Yukino is getting pushed back by the explosion that hit her, and she notices Lucy doing the star dress mix. And this just occurred to me that this is probably the first time that Yukino has ever seen a star dress. Like, I thought that it must have happened, or like the two must have talked at some point. This is probably the first time Yukino has seen this. So she asks Lucy, what is this technique? And she starts, explaining what star dress is, that she takes her spirit's magic and puts them into dresses. While she's explaining this, she's also attacking Athena at the same time. And the final bit of information that Lucy gives to Yukino about star dresses is that, it's temporary, but it increases her magic power a ton. And now you get to the most controversial part of this chapter, which Yukino is like, oh, but yeah, I could probably do that. And she starts to focus, and she literally does the star dress Pisces. And if that wasn't good enough for you, she also does the star dress Libra, which I love that it is still the same design that Hiro Mashima did for Lucy if she had the Libra star dress. That's super cool that detail stayed. Which it seems that Yukino can't do a star dress mix because she says combining them is still too difficult, but, she did a star dress. And Lucy's freaking out like, that took me a whole year to master and you just did that in like 10 seconds. Yukino helps out Lucy in this battle by, doing gravity magic with the Libra star dress to push down Athena. Lucy combos this attack by doing the Lion Maiden, and they cause a pretty massive explosion. And Yukino is pretty confident that they just defeated Athena, but Lucy knows better, and she's like, no, we did not. And from the rubble, you hear Athena saying, I thought you were just little girls, but I underestimated you. Perhaps I should have used whiteout on you from the start. My mistake was trying to make you suffer. And she just straight up goes into kill mode, and she asks, what is this feeling? Euphoria? Lucy and Yukino both have a pretty shocked look on them. And Athena says, "My alchemy is to create feelings I do not possess." She alchemizes fear and pain. And it has a bunch of fire go around Lucy and Yukino, and it starts to burn them and melt their clothes. And Athena's pretty proud of herself because she's like, "Yes, cry and shout in the raging flames." I love it when anytime it's fire magic on like one of the fairy tale wizards, they're always like, "These flames, they're not nearly as hot as Natsu's." And with that realization, Lucy realizes, oh hey, these flames aren't real. This is just an illusion. And I absolutely love that we got illusions to come back because we haven't had them in such a long time. And the thing with illusions that once you know it's an illusion, you can snap out of it. Lucy's yelling to Yukino, "Hey, you gotta snap out of it. This is an illusion. It is not hot and our clothes are not melting." And with that, Yukino also snaps out of it, which I absolutely love that Lucy was smart enough to recognize that this is an illusion and, caused it to disappear because of that. And Yukino loves it as well because she praises Lucy a lot. Lucy says to Athena that, she was a puppet created to defeat the dragon gods and you don't have feelings. But the whole time they've been fighting, she's just been angry, surprised, and flustered. Lucy says to her that, you do have feelings and you just don't understand them. And Athena's like, "I have feelings?" Lucy hits Athena with an idea that it's a proposal that'll be great for you. And Yukino is just in the background like she's negotiating with her. What the heck? Which I absolutely love. Lucy trying to negotiate with Athena here. She has such a cute negotiation going. She really has to know what she's doing, because she seems very confident about this. And that is the end of our chapter. So my thoughts. The immediate thing with this chapter, yes, it's cool that Yukino got star dress, and it's kind of cool that we know what all 12 star dresses would look like now. But I don't really love Yukino being able to do star dress immediately like this. Mainly just because I don't feel like she should have been able to fully form it, let alone do two separate ones. Especially after someone just told me about this, let me just try it. I feel like it would have been kind of cool if she started to do it and she could only partially form a star dress. To where maybe she got some benefit, but not the full star dress benefits. Just because I feel like this diminishes Lucy's sacrifice to gain star dress herself. The fact that it was quote unquote that easy kind of is like, well, why didn't Lucy just do that from the beginning? This is why I feel like it should have not had Yukino do it perfectly immediately. It at least doesn't mean that, Yukino can't gain this power. It just means she doesn't know how to use it yet and she's got to train more with it. It at least then doesn't diminish the sacrifice that Lucy had to make to gain star dress herself. I definitely do think it would have helped significantly if you just didn't give Yukino star dress fully. You just gave her part of it right now, to where she doesn't have it fully mastered, but she has the potential to fully learn it. Because then it's just not immediate power up for Yukino. At least they didn't give her a star dress mix. Because if they would have gave her that, it would have been like, come on, are you just trying to sideline Lucy right now? I do really like that we know what the full Zodiac looks like for star dresses. Mind you, this also just outdated my star dress video like crazy, because at the time you didn't quote unquote know how to unlock it fully, and apparently it's just super easy to unlock. Otherwise, I really enjoyed their fight against Athena. I think they had really good teamwork. I absolutely love how smart Lucy was during this fight, because she was using her brain like crazy. I love that illusions came back, and, the whole, once you know about them, it disappears. Genuinely, when was the last time we had an illusion in the series? Because it's been a while. Lucy was really pulling her weight in this chapter. Like, she was really leading this fight, and Yukino did really good as well, but like Lucy was the true champion of this chapter. Just besides how Yukino unlocks Star Dress, I really enjoyed this chapter. I thought it was very fun for these two. I'm very interested as to what Lucy is going to, do with Athena. That, apparently they're not fighting now. They're actually able to talk it out. I wonder if Lucy will be able to try and convince Athena to join them. Leave your thoughts about the chapter in the comments below. I'm sure that this one's going to be pretty controversial just because of the whole Yukino thing. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and this is Drago, signing out.